Good morning, my loves. How are you doing? This is Natalia, and it is the 7th of September, and we've got a brand new week. So here I am with the angel messages. Now, I last week could not see any comments from you, and it was a little bit disconcerting because I like to see your comments. So I'm hoping against hope that Facebook was just having a glitch, and that you're all going to be able to comment and I'm going to actually be able to see it. So that is my hope. So please do drop a comment. And I can see your comments. Linda Biles, good morning. I'm so excited. Do you know what? It was the weirdest thing last week talking to you. And it was like you were there, but I couldn't actually see what you were saying to me. So good morning. I have to apologise for being slightly late because I was having a chat with my daughter about something and it was going, I need to go. But I'm really making the most of her being here because she's going to be going back to university again soon. And you know what I get like, because it's like I have an empty nest. So there you go. That's my update for this morning. So how are you all doing? Have you had a good weekend? And now, thank you so much to Karen Williams and to Nicole South for sending stars. Because can you see we're so close to the star goal that I've got, which is 5,000 stars. And we've got 4,052. So I only need to raise another 950 stars. I'm so close. I'm so excited. And you know what that means as well? It means I can order some new Oracle decks and we can have another live. So later this week, if we get the star goal in this live, okay, then I'm going to go live again with some more angel messages this week. So send me some stars. Let's get that total up to 5,000. But thank you so much, my loves, for all your support. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lisa Gray, thank you for your stars. Bless your heart. Linda Biles, thank you for your stars and your generosity. So let me say good morning to everybody who's here with me live at the moment. We have got Sandra Keneally, good morning. Robin Steele is here, good morning. Michael, is it Scheibel? Good morning, Michael, anyway. How are you doing? Lucy Blackster is here. Good morning, Lucy. How's your eczema, my love? I hope you're okay. Christiane Cotterell, good evening, my love. Hello to Joy Cook. Good morning to you. Good morning to Anna. Good morning to Sarah Bolton. Good morning to Karen Williams. Of course, I said thank you to you already, but good morning to you. To Anne McGarry in Dublin, Ireland. How is fair Dublin? I love that city. It's beautiful. Good morning to Sarah Hyatt. To Delia Waters. To Laurie Jane. Good morning. To Nicole South and Elaine Sagar. Lucy Buxton. Vicky Ray. Marianne. And Lisa Gray. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Wow, I've got 28 of you right now in the house. Thank you so much for being so generous. Lucy Blacksmith, thank you for your stars. You're an angel. Estella is important, Robin, but so are you. Patsy, good morning to you. Michael Schiebel, thank you. Thank you for putting me straight. I like to pronounce names properly. I don't like to get it wrong. I'm glad you're feeling better, Lucy. You're a Taurus, Michael. Well, you know what? I have to say, I don't want to play favourites or anything, Michael, but I love Taurians. My mom is a Taurus, my auntie is a Taurus, and my beautiful daughter is a Taurus. And I have my Venus in the second house, so I have a lot of Taurus energy around me. So Taurians, you're so creative, aren't you? You're such good cooks. You're really good at gardening and all of those things. Sonia Anders, good morning. Michelle Mensa, how are you doing, my love? Good morning to Colleen. How are you doing? Very early morning for you, Colleen. I'm going to spend a while talking to you all because I didn't get to talk to you last week and I missed you all. Lindy Gibbs is watching. Good morning. Amanda Massey, hello, my love. Sarah Bolton, you're a star. Thank you for your stars. I do appreciate it. Julie Kubiak, hello, lovely. Oh, Linda needs angel hugs. Right. Can we give Lots of hearts to Linda. And I'm going to get my big piece of rose quartz and I'm going to send lots of rose quartz healing and energy your way and everybody's way who needs it this morning, okay? Feel the rose quartz raw crystal love for everybody, because we all need a bit of love, don't we? This is like a big crystal hug in this. It's so heavy, this piece of crystal rose quartz, because you know when it's raw like this, the energy is even more powerful because it's not diluted in any way. So I love it, and it's sitting on top of a slab of rose quartz as well. Good afternoon from Abu Dhabi to Moira Speed. I didn't know you were in Abu Dhabi. That's very exotic. I hope it's nice and warm there. So hello to you, Moira. Linda Gibbs, hello. I love raw crystals too, Colleen. Good morning to Jane McGuinness. Hello, lovely. Diane Rotherham, you are a Taurus as well. Hello to all the Tauruses in the house. And you're a massage therapist. Well, of course you are, Michael, because you just love all the sensual things. It's all about the earthiness, isn't it? I'm glad you had a good weekend, Robin. Linda Gibbs, did I say hi? Hello to you. Franca Massarella, good evening from Australia. Hello to you and all my Australian followers. I love you all. I love my American followers, my English followers, my European ones, and everybody else around the world. Carol Bell, thank you for the stars. You're so wonderful. Thank you for your kindness. So the other thing I want to say is, if I don't thank you, if you sent me stars and I don't thank you, it's usually because Facebook's processing and it hasn't shown me just yet. So if you sent me stars, let me know and I'll say thank you. And it may take like a few hours to show up, because that's what happened with Robin last week, isn't it, Robin? All right, my shall we get on with the angel messages? Enough of me waffling on. Now, I'm going to talk about this week. So I'm going to get our little angel card stand there. So we want a card for the beginning of the week up to about Wednesday, the end of Wednesday, and this for the second half of the week. Let's see what the angels are bringing us this week, shall we? And then we've got an interactive message so you can see the cards underneath. So start thinking about 1, 2 and 3, but we're going to begin with the collective message for all of us, okay? And then I've got really exciting things to tell you, or kind of tell you vaguely about, because I can't tell you too much. Alright, my love, so the first message for the beginning of the week. Oh, Michael, you're in Phoenix, Arizona, one of my favourite places in the world. Absolutely love Phoenix. So, this first message for the beginning of the week, through to the middle of the week, is, oh, look at this. We have the Ace of Fire. Now, this happens to be one of the most exciting cards in the deck, because you know what aces are like. Aces mark the beginning of something. It's about newness. It's the number 1. It's like the antennae that's standing up uninterrupted, where energy can flow upwards and energy can be anchored downwards. And so we have some kind of brand new beginning of something. So this can be, you know, fire is all about passion. So there is something that you're passionate about pursuing, and there may be somebody who's passionate about pursuing you in some way, for a business project, for a meetup. So there's something is getting fired up in some way. It could be you, and it could be something that is connected to you. So it might be something that's out of your hands. Somebody comes along and says, we want you to get involved in this, makes you an offer. And so the fiery torch, the fiery wand that he has over his shoulder, is representing something that comes to fullness and is initiated with great fiery passion. And I think that you're going to be very enthusiastic about this, whatever it is. Now, I can absolutely resonate with this energy, because I am working on something new. Oh yes. And a few of you had a few guesses. I teased a photograph in my story yesterday, and a few of you were guessing. Is it a new card deck? No, I can tell you it's not a new card deck. But thank you for guessing. So it is something that I really love doing, and something that I think you're going to love. Well, I hope you're going to love. So I'm really glad to see this card because it's very much getting up off the ground this week. And so for you, Sandra Hughes, good morning, my love. You're going to see whatever it is, whatever new initiatives you want to start up, whatever it is that you're getting enthusiastic about is going to be very well aspected this week, especially in the first half of the week. But also you could find yourself on the receiving end of an offer from somebody. You could certainly find yourself being the object of somebody's affections or their enthusiasm. So those of you who are waiting on job offers, this could be your lucky week. Those of you who are waiting on love offers, again, that could be your lucky week. And those of you who are starting anything new, this is such a good time for that. Even though we're in a waning moon, it doesn't matter. Because when we get this card, everything's up for grabs, you know. So I love to see that card coming out for us. It's a little bit dark. See if I can lighten things up. That's better, isn't it? Okay, now that resonates with you, Colleen, because you're taking your life in a new direction. I'm so glad to hear that because that is wonderful. Now, I've just noticed that Nicole has said that you want new beginnings on both the job and the love front. Well, let's see what the second half of the week is bringing for you, shall we? So our card for the second half of the week is the Emperor, and this is Archangel Michael's energy. Wow, this is going to be a powerful week. So we've got initiations happening in the first half of the week, and then we have the number 4 with the Emperor and Archangel Michael for the second half of the week, and that is about grounding things because number 4 is about stability. So if you think about the 4 legs on a table, the 4 legs of a chair, 4 wheels on a car, it creates that stability, it creates that foundation. So sometimes we have all of this kind of things getting off the ground with the Ace of Fire, and it's all fiery. You know what fire's like, it can go all over the place. But then we have this beautiful card that is saying we're going to start to be able to take that enthusiasm, those initiative energy, and we're going to be able to ground it. We're going to be able to anchor it down and to create some kind of foundation to build from. We also happen to have, as Michelle mentioned, 44 people in that moment watching, just in that moment. So 44 is the angel number. Number 4 is the angel number. We've got 44 again. So we've got this beautiful Archangel Michael energy. I was feeling like I hope he would show up today because I can feel him a lot around us. Certainly over the weekend, Archangel Michael. Now, Archangel Michael is the angel who's the protector. So he's helping to protect whatever got off the ground here, whatever changes were shifting and stirring for you. Archangel Michael's saying, we're going to put this in a bubble of blue light and protect it. We're going to make this become something more that is tangible. Not just all in your mind, not just all kind of butterflies and adrenaline. It becomes something real. But then this is saying to you that whatever you began here, you have to finish. So you have to get yourself organized. You have to put some structure in place. You've got to start doing the hard work. And that's that very Virgo energy. You know, at the moment, Virgo, it's Virgo season. The sun's in Virgo. And that's all about us being disciplined. It's about getting down to it. And putting our money where our mouth is. It's about showing up, isn't it? The other thing with Archangel Michael is he helps us to be strong and he helps us to be courageous. And he sort of says what's in the past is in the past. We're starting something new and you need to have the courage to follow through on that. So whatever you've been wishing for has the potential to begin. But now you've got to really take that and turn it into something real and concrete, which I love. I love those messages, aren't they brilliant? Now, you know, if you follow me every week, we don't always get messages that are syrupy sweet and all covered in rainbows and hearts and flowers. We get the real stuff here, don't we? But we love it when we get something really positive and powerful like this morning. So thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, angels. I'm going to pop you at the back there. And let's get on to our our personal messages. So this is the interactive part of the reading. I'm just going to read your comments before I get going. Good morning, Angela Davis. How are you? Thank you for the rose. Christiane, you're ready for change. Me too. I feel like that. Okay, so you want insight into romance and relationships, Michael? Well, choose 1, 2, or 3 and hopefully it will come up for you. And Moira, you need a new job after 2 months of unemployment. Well, good luck with that. It certainly is a really great time to be initiating new things and actually grounding them and keeping them going. And Linda has a date on Wednesday, so good luck with your date. I hope that he turns out to be exactly what you're looking for and vice versa. All right, so let us begin with number 1. So I'm going to start with this card. So let me just show you which cards I'm using this morning. So we have got the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid. And we've got the Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty. The yellow card is my Oracle deck. Okay, so we'll start with this one first. And you have got partnership. Now, if you chose number 1, the partnership energy is beckoning. Look, there's an opening here and there's a new pathway towards partnership. So this can be love partnerships. This can be partnerships as in there's new job opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to work in partnership with somebody else on an important project. And there is freedom associated with this. So rather than feeling like you're tied up, you know, so when we partner up with someone, we can feel as though maybe our freedom's been inhibited because now we have to compromise and we have to think about what the other person wants and reach agreement with them. But actually, no, this card is saying the opposite. This card is the number 32. And when you add 3 and 2 together, you get 5. And 5 is freedom. It's like the path is open. There is fun. There is adventure to be had. And you're going to find somebody who wants to tread that path with you. That's beautiful, isn't it? So all of you who are open to love and new partnerships and connecting with somebody else, it can be career-wise, it can be love-wise, it can be friendship-wise, it can be however you want it to manifest for you. This portal is open for you. All right, so that's beautiful, isn't it? I also feel like there's another really important message with this card, and it's about, you know, because we had Archangel Michael here, and he's all about cutting cords with the past. So in your partnering up, in your, you know, you can't do this alone, whatever it is, but equally you shouldn't be viewing it with a lens of the past. You should be thinking in terms of, this is new, it's exciting, and I'm just going to be open-minded. The number 5 is about openness. So I'm going to embrace this and I'm going to walk through it. That's what you're being asked to do. Thank you so much, everyone, for your stars. You're just so kind. Good morning to Joanna Rayworth and to Vladimir Cole. How are you doing? Okay. So our second message comes from the Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty. And this message for you is, we have got the number 33 card. Thank you, Sonia. I did make a special effort with my nails. I'm glad you like them. So the number 33 is the Master Teacher. And the Master Teacher is bringing somebody into your life who's going to teach you really important things. And it looks like they're going to answer some prayers for you as well and really be able to raise your vibration. So as you raise your vibration, you're being connected with others who are working at a higher frequency. So, you know, let's bring Archangel Michael back in here because he seems to be correlating with all our messages today. And he is very much about us stepping outside of comfort zones. And he's the protector. So where you might have in the past attracted people of a lower vibration because they were there to teach you things, there was karmic cycles going on, you really are ascending. You've learnt a lot, and it means that those kind of people are not going to be presented to you because you've really raised your vibration, you've raised your game. You understand what it is that you need in your life, and you're ready to receive that. Look at her. She's got these open arms. Her wings are like flowers. She's ready to blossom, and she's ready to weed her garden of all the people and the places and the things that no longer serve her, and she's ready to be taught the things that make her stronger. And just, I don't know, it's, you know, at a soul level you're ready for this teaching to begin. So when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So there could be somebody very important who is lined up for you this week. So I hope that resonates. That's a really beautiful card for you. So let me just say thank you to Vladimira and to Angela for sending me stars. You are angels. Thank you so much. Okay, now, well, you're resonating with number 1, Nicole. Let's see what number 2 has to say for you. Thank you for the stars, my loves. We're doing well with our goal. We've got 600 stars today. Look at this. We only need another 500 stars, and we're going to be there at the goal. Going to have another live this week. Exciting. Okay, number 2. So isn't that interesting? We've got another number 33 here. So if you did resonate with number 1, that was a number 33. So the master teacher. So you know what you need to focus on. This week is showing you that there is a path ahead that has forged its way in front of you, and you're going to follow it. So this is this really important new pathway, and it's leading you into a really important place, because yes, we have all these trees, but we can actually see beyond them. That we can see that there's this beautiful greenness. It leads you to your heart, because we've got all this green. So there may be things that you really sorry about that. I was just trying to see what somebody was saying there. You really are clear about where you're headed, and this is about, do not avert your gaze, do not get distracted. This week is a week of focus, to focus on what you want, what your heart wants, and what is important to you. All right? So really beautiful message. And again, the master teacher number, the number of numerology is turning up here. So there's something very important that you've got to learn, and it's all about following this path. You're on the right path, you found it. Now just focus on it and keep on going and learning. Thank you so much, Nicole South, for the 44 stars, and thank you so much, Jane McGuinness, as well, for your stars. You're very generous, my love. Thank you. Oh, we got 744 stars. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay, now our second card for you from my Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty is the Busy Bee. Now, the first words that came into my head when I saw this card was, you've earned your stripes. You have earned your stripes, and I'm focusing on these words here. Acknowledge what you've already achieved. You've come so far, and you are a hive of activity. This is going to be a busy week for you, and you're just being asked to focus. Don't try and overextend yourself. Don't try and multitask and do too many things. Just really focus on what you need to focus. Don't put yourself under too much pressure, because you have one job this week, and you're coming to an important stage of it's literally like rising up. It's literally like this hive of activity. All of the things that you've done previously are culminating with you earning your stripes, and then you're going to be able to focus because you know what's ahead of you, and that is where you're going. So well done, congratulations to you. The bee also signifies sweet victory. There's this beautiful sweetness, because you know what happens when the bee, you know, all of the bees work together and they create this honeycomb, they create the hive, and they create the wax and the beautiful honey. All right, my loves. So if you chose number 3, your message from the Wisdom of Avalon. Oh, we've got the wasp. Isn't it funny? We had the bee and then we had the wasp. Thank you for the stars, Lucy. So good morning to Julie Hans as well. And thank you, Marianne, for your stars. You're an amazing angel. Look, we've got, we only need another 260 stars to get our goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is saying to you, what is it that you, Sonia, thank you for the stars. what is it that you need to express? Because I feel like you're holding something in, and your throat chakra. So this is Archangel Michael is here, and he's the guardian of the throat chakra, and he's saying to you, what is it that you need to express? You need to be authentic. You need to let it out, and you need to speak your truth. And it could be that you've maybe been prevented from doing that. Thank you, Carol Bell. And you've been almost trying to feel like you're wrong in some way, like somebody's made you wrong, and you feel as though your voice isn't being heard or that you can't speak up. So it's really important that you take that anger and don't let it well up inside of you, because the wasp stings, right, when it's angry, when it wants to retaliate. But actually, the only person you're harming is yourself through getting angry and all of this emotion building up inside of you. So bottling it up, and you need to let it out. So what is it that you need to release? Where is it that maybe you're feeling like, you thought you were doing okay, you thought you were doing well, and then suddenly, you wake up in the morning, you open social media up, and you see all these other people who are kind of showing off their achievements, and you feel a bit deflated, like, I thought I was making progress, and look at me, I'm just not good enough. And your angels want to say to you, particularly Archangel Michael, you're doing brilliantly, and being you and your authentic self is absolutely where you need to be. You are a blessing to the world, and everything you've achieved so far is success. So even what feels like failure, what feels like where you've gone through so many bad times and you've had so many hurdles to overcome, that's the success right there, is getting yourself back up again and staying in the game and keeping on going. So this is a really important reminder for those of you who chose number 3, that you're doing great, and that success isn't about the glittery accolades. It's not about awards, it's not about money and stuff. It's about all of the hard stuff that you've been through and how you got yourself back up again, and you really learnt. And you were an inspiration to other people because you did not let that deter you. You just kept on going. And maybe you need to find some outlet for any anger or any kind of pent-up emotions. It's really important to let those out this week. Michelle Mensa, thank you so much for the stars. You're amazing. We have got our goal. I think we've got our goal. My goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Now look at this. This is amazing. So we've got the number 8 card from my deck. Thank you for the stars, Sarah Graves. Oh, I want to celebrate. And look at this. What better card could we have for number 3s? We have that beautiful lion. And this is about, you are powerful. You are the sovereign in your life. And you don't need anybody to tell you that you deserve to wear the crown, that you're good enough. Sometimes you compare yourself to others. And why do you do that? Because there's no comparing you. We aren't comparing apples with apples, because you are the king. You're the queen. And you've got this. You own it, and you are just amazing. So, thank you, Michael. It's okay. So, get involved in your life. Be you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And not everyone will get you, and that's okay, because remember, we talked about being, we're having an ascension this week. We are rising to a whole other level of consciousness and power. And this is not where you've been crowned. You already had that crown, but you just didn't know it. And whereas maybe at the start of the week you feel a bit embittered, a bit angry, a bit maybe like it's not okay to be me, by the end of the week you realise that actually I'm so glad I'm me, because I'm so amazing and I'm going to live my best life. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to move and shake, and I'm just going to, the moment of now is all we have, and I'm going to take that moment. Look at you. Look at you. You're amazing. So, my loves, wow, powerful messages. And look how many stars we got. I'm just so absolutely over the moon. I'm thrilled. So, we're going to have another live this week. We're going to have some angel messages. So, I will let you know when that will be. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support always. You are amazing. Do you know that? You're just so amazing. And I look forward to Monday mornings so much every week. And I hope you do too. I'm working on something really beautiful for you all, and I have some new crystals as well that I'm going to be launching. I might come on live later today, or it will be tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to go live again this week with some angel messages for you all. And if you can't make it live, then don't worry, you can always watch the replay. Here is the link to my online shop. Thank you to everybody who shared stars with me this morning. I just want to make sure I said thank you to everyone. Colleen, thank you for those stars. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your double generosity. Vladimira, thank you. Sarah, thank you. Michelle Mensa, thank you. Carol Bell, Sonia Anders, Marianne, Lucy Blackster, Jane McGuinness, Nicole South, Angela Davis, Vladimira again. Gosh, you're so generous. You are such beautiful souls. Thank you, everyone, for everything that you do, regardless of whether you sent stars or not, just for watching and supporting, and all of your kind messages. Thank you, Carol Bell. You sent me stars twice. Sarah Bolchin, thank you for those stars. And Lucy Blackster and Linda Biles and Lisa Gray, thank you so much. Karen Williams, Nicole South, and Vicky Ray. And I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. If I don't mention you live and say thank you, I will comment if you have sent me stars when you're watching the replay. But I do appreciate you all so much. I wish you a wonderful day, and keep on shining, everyone. You know what? It's all about getting passionate and purposeful. So I'd love to hear how things go for you this week. Good luck for everybody who's waiting on hearing about things, and good luck in general. Lots of love. Bye for now.